What's up, YouTube? It's Big Lore from Kern County Foam Flingers and Mrs. Kern County Foam Flingers. Say hi, babe.
Hi.
You guys hear her in the background? She's there listening to me. And Daniel, third Kern County Foam Flinger from Long Beach. That's where he's from. He's from the LBC. I said Orange County last time, but I'm pretty sure it's Long Beach. So Daniel, if you're listening, you got this. So anyways, let's get back to this right here. Last time I finished the video, we were getting some really inconsistent numbers, and that's not what I wanted. I could have lived with it, but that's not what I want. So I'm pretty sure I found a solution to the problem, and all it's gonna take is... oh man, I put it down. I'll show you. When I get back from the clip, I'll show you what I'm gonna use to make this get a consistent 130, 132, somewhere right around there. And what else I'm going to use for that? And it's really simple, and some changes I made to the inside versus what I had in the last video. So let me get to that video next. So I'll see you guys here very shortly. A couple minutes for me because I got to pull the blaster apart, but I'll see you guys here shortly. All right, so we're back. Here we go. Got the blaster apart again, and you might be able to tell one of the improvements that I made. So I sealed up the barrel. What did I do with it again? Gosh dang it. I found it, but babe, I lost the plumber's tape again. I lost the tape again. Anyways, plumber's tape or Teflon tape, they call it. So I Teflon the barrel right around here, and just pushed it in right here just a couple times around that. And another thing I did is I made a change right here. So I'll pull that out and I'll show you guys exactly what I did. There's the spring. And I just realized I didn't put links to everything I said I was going to put to last time. But I'll do that in this video. So what did I end up doing is I took the spacer that I originally had sitting inside this, and I put it right here. Now what that does is that adds a little bit more weight to the plunger head, which in turn slows it down just a little bit. But it should make it more consistent that way, if it makes any sense. But in order to do that, what you have to do, and I greased up the inside of there. I used lithium grease inside there. Some guys say they don't like using that stuff. They like using super lube, which super lube is really good too. I use super lube, but on this one I wanted to use the grease because it's thicker, and I was hoping to slow down the plunger a little bit. But what I had to do is, you could see that little tab right there. That one was okay. This one, I had to cut the tab down just a little bit, so I was able to set this down there. So, like I said, I'll put the link for this, the file for this, so you guys can do that. Set it down right there, and make sure this has got to go up. The plunger, the catch catches right there. Go ahead and stick that bad boy back in there. That's really greasy. Look at all that, but I don't care. I'd rather have it over lube than under lube. And I've used white lithium grease before, and I think that one, I forget what brand it is. Lucas. I think it's Lucas. I'm not sure. I don't know which brand it is. I'll find it. I'll put a link to the lithium grease I use if you guys want to use lithium grease. Like I did. Like I said, some people like to use super lube. I only use super lube. I have worker tube lube around here somewhere, which works pretty good. It all works really good. It's just a matter of preference, but I've never had any issues with that stuff right there. So that's all I did. I just put the spacer in front of the spring, hopefully making it more consistent, sealed that up. So now I got a nice, really good seal. And also, I was talking about wanting to put the scar inside here, but that's not physically possible because of the prime. I thought I'd have some room in there, but no way, no how. That runs right inside there. That scar barrel is a scar attachment is way too big for the pump to go around. So I just sealed right there, and I also sealed right there. Right down here, it really doesn't matter because it's the barrel anyways. the end of the barrel, but I seal it up anyways in case you do want to put an attachment on there. So you do want to put a scar attachment. You want it to be sealed up right there too. So I mean, I guess it helps. And I don't know if that really seals the end right there, but it sounds good in my head, so we'll just go with that. So that all looks good. Just very, very, very simple mods to detune this thing. Prime is really easy. I actually have two Tomcats. The other I showed a Tomcat in the other video. It has the attachment right here from Bobo Innovations. I believe it's Bobo Innovations. I printed that out, and that's supposed to get rid of Tomcat arm. If you have a Tomcat and you run it stock, you know what that is. So anyways, I'm gonna put this blaster back together. We'll run some numbers and see how we did with this. And I think we're gonna do good with this. I think this is it. And then I'm gonna talk about another blaster we're gonna detune here within the next few days, and I'll post that video too, because Ragnarocktoberfest is coming up. It's in less than 2 weeks, actually 2 weeks today. So my wife gave me the green light to go as long as I go with somebody, just for the day, which that's all I want anyways, because she doesn't want me to die on the drive home. I guess she kind of likes me. You like me, babe? Yeah. I think she just needs me to pay her bills. So we're back, and my wife did say she not only needs me to pay the bills, but also open jars for her. And one thing she didn't mention, she's very short. Get stuff from really high for her. Sometimes I put stuff really high just so I can feel useful around the house. And it's usually the snacks. So I'm the hero sometimes around here because I put stuff really high. So anyways, back to this. There it is, all put back together, ready to go. One last thing, by the way, I found the tape. It was underneath the other half of the shell. So just get yourself, it's like $1 at any hardware store. You can find this stuff anywhere. So I think it was like $1.25. I use it to seal up all my barrels, and it works great. So we'll put some shots through the chronograph, see what it does. But this is what I'm adding, the dark zone bearing scar. I tried it with a regular scar, and this is a very tight fit, but I'm okay with that. I found, and it looks kind of cool, a little nubby sticking out right there. Hey, little nubby, hey, little guy. So, anyways, I tried the regular P-car, but I think because it sealed so tight, it was adding too much barrel, and it was making it super inconsistent. So I did it with this one after I experimented before I did it. And this one came out really, really consistent. So, I mean, I haven't tried it again since the day I tried all that other stuff. I switched everything around, lubed everything. So here's gonna be the first test shots. I loaded up 10 darts, maybe 8. I don't think we'll go through all of them, but we'll go through a few of them just to kind of see what we got going on. So it's zeroed, as you guys can see there. Is it focusing in? Anyways, you guys can see it. Okay, so let's give it a shot here. 139, ooh, still kind of spicy. 81. That's not what I want. I'm telling you, I think it's the darts. I have darts laying around everywhere. So it could be, okay, 66.5. This is weird. Maybe I gotta. No, I don't. I use different darts.
Exactly. I said use the same dart.
Well, they're not. See, 147.2. Okay, so let me. I think I got a extra 96.4. This is turning out to be a failure. Let me. No, I'm gonna leave it in still. I think we're gonna do some big things here. Hold on. I think. Oh, duh. Put it back. Something feels really tight in there when I'm putting the dart through there. So I don't know, maybe 102.9. I wouldn't even care if it was 102. I swear, okay guys, I swear it was 150. I swear it was consistent. I'm pretty sure it's the darts. 150.8. Okay, this is not going to be able to be used at Ragnarocktoberfest. But look, I got a great seal now. Listen to that. Listen. You hear that? Awesome seal. You know what? I'll be right back. I know exactly where some worker darts are. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I got from my spare dart stash. So I got worker darts. Now these are slightly used worker darts, but I think these will work better because word on the street is they're using Gen 3s at Ragnarocktoberfest. So yeah, these look barely used. I don't remember where I got these from. Maybe these are from last rack. No, these can't be. This is, I don't know where I went and got these. But anyways, let me get some good ones here. Okay, cool. I think I got some good ones. Let's try, and these are used. So, I mean, we'll see what it does. Load up a few of them. That one's gonna read funny, but I want to try something closer to what we're gonna be using. So I think these are a little bit slimmer. Okay, so let's give that a shot. Okay, I'll put the scar barrel back on, or the bearing scar, and let's try it again. Yeah, I did. 141.3. I think these are going to be more consistent either way. So let's see here. 143.3. So, okay, it's the darts. The darts are acting funny. 3 darts in a row. That one fed kind of funny, so we'll see what it does. See, 74. I can tell when they go into... So it's not the blaster itself. It's something with the darts. This one should be decent. It fed a little funny, but it should be okay. That last one was 74. Remember I said it fed funny? See, 137.4. So, okay, so it's definitely in the darts. I got this set up. This is perfect. But unfortunately, it's still going to be too hot for Ragnarocktoberfest. But we tried. And either way, if you want to get into that super stock range, see, that was 135.1. Okay, so this is going to be a lower dart. I can feel it. Let's see here. 133.1. See, that's great right there. Maybe... I don't know, maybe the seal, everything's got to break in after relubing everything and going with it. 140.3, that's still a little spicy. Yeah, it's definitely the darts. Okay, so those worker darts fed really nice. I keep these darts in my washroom where it does get very, very humid. I think that does affect the foam and makes it really inconsistent. So we'll just blame that. But either way, it's still a little too spicy. Maybe I'll take it and try it to see, because I'm going to take a few different blasters with me. Because because my chronograph, they use a Caldwell chronograph to measure everything. Mine might be measuring a little bit high too. I got another worker, purple one, a Gen 3. Let's see what that does. And go from there. 103.6. It fed fine, but I don't know. It's definitely in the darts because and that was a used worker dart as well. So that's just a random batch of darts that I have. So I made it more consistent, I guess you could say, with good darts. With fresh Dart Zone rubies, fresh out of the pack that hasn't been sitting in my washroom, where it gets very, very humid. It gets like 110, 112 over here where we're at during the summer. that's where those things sat. We do laundry, it gets humid, it gets nasty. There's no ventilation in the washroom, which is nor here nor there. So anyways, we got it to super stock specs. Sorry, I drew a blank there. Like I said, I'm going to add the attachment there. I'm going to keep this on there. I'm going to put the sights back on it, but not a total failure. I'm going to print up the adapter if I want to use mag adapters. This, a lot of the Max Striker 2.0 is out and everyone's calling it the Tomcat 2.0. But I think they're having issues with flex right here. This one had a little bit of flex too, but I don't think it was built as tough as this one was. So anyway, there's that right there. Call it a success, call it a failure. I think we'll call it a 50-50 or a 60-40 because we did more good than we did bad. We just know we need good darts to feed consistently. And when you're on the playing field, you're not going to have good darts 100% of the time. You're going to have the good darts that you put in there and the darts that you pick up off the floor. That's all there is to it, especially for Ragnarocktoberfest because you only start off with 50 darts, which makes it really fun. Makes you have to strategize. But next, so enough of that. So next, I want to show you guys for the next video what I'm going to detune. And from what I heard, this bad boy right here, the Strife X. The cool thing about the Strife X, well, not about the Strife X really, about the Coda mags, they gravity drop out of the Strife X. And the Strife X mags don't gravity drop out of there. And the worker mags don't drop out. I think those are the only ones that fit. There may be another mag that fits in there, but those don't gravity drop. If you want something that gravity drops, get the Coda mags. Plus you get capacity as well. So in my next video, I'll be detuning this thing, keeping the stock motors, but I will be changing the flywheels. From what I heard, I haven't measured myself. The crush on this is 41.5. I've used 41.5 crush on 2S with fangs. These stock motors on 3S, I don't think are as powerful. They're 180s, but I don't think they put out the power that the fangs put out. So they might. I think they may be Mabuchi, however you say it, motors, from what I read. And someone said those motors are pretty equivalent to fangs on 3S. These on 3S, equivalent to the fangs on 2S. So next video, I'll have that out in a couple days. I'll show you guys how to do that. It's very, very simple. I have done it to a couple of Strife X's before. The second Strife X I did it to, I was able to pop the flywheels off. The first Strife X I did it to, it seemed like I was going to break the flywheel cage trying to pry them off. So I don't know what's going on there. I do know that the motors are splined on the stock 180s for this. So if you're going to put a set of flywheels on there, the stock motors, you pretty much just better plan on those flywheels staying there. You're not going to be able to use them another time because these shafts are splined. You're pretty much going to make them, you're going to put grooves in them. It's going to make them loose when you try to go use them again. They'll walk on you. So anyways, that's it. Like I said, I hope to see you guys at Ragnarocktoberfest. If anybody, sorry, I was adjusting myself. If anybody is coming from LA down the 5 and they want to pick me up on the 5 and they're just going for the day, I'll gladly give you some gas money. So that eliminates me driving. On the way over there, I'll be able to drive just fine. But I will say this, I do get sleepy at night when I drive, so I would like to have someone else with me. I have a coworker that might be coming with me. If any of you guys are on your way just for the day, let me know, hit me up. I'll be standing out there waiting like this. Maybe I'll show you a little leg. You don't want to see that. And you can pick me up off the 5 and take me on over to Ragnarocktoberfest. So that's it for today. Success, failure, I don't know. You tell me. Go ahead and leave comments down below. Let me know how I did on this. Whether I was a big loser or if it was successful. So that's it. Big Lord, Kern County Foam Flingers out. Babe, you want to tell them bye?
Bye.
Bye.